Hello, friends. It's Mary, the insurance sales queen. Right now, we're going to talk about finding leads. It is one of the most important things and certainly a hot topic. The reason why we want to get this out of the way early and often is because you want a constant stream of new people coming in. You want to be able to quote as many people as you can. And keep in mind, if you've done a good job for people, they're going to send their family and friends. So first and foremost, you can certainly pay for them. It's the easy way. However, by paying for leads, it means you're going to be on some cold calls. So hopefully you are comfortable with talking to strangers. If not, we will certainly have opportunity for sales calls later. However, if you directly reward your current customers, if you have them, for referrals, maybe some ice cream gift cards, whatever it may be, a thank you card, some sort of way to express appreciation. People tend to enjoy being thanked for things. They enjoy little rewards. So you can, I wouldn't be calling that necessarily paying for it, but you're paying for it. At the end of the day, you're going to pay for thank you cards. You're going to pay for gift cards. So directly reward for referrals. You can pay ABC insurance company or different kind of marketing companies to provide lists for you. Again, when you get these lists, you are going to go through and make these calls. These are going to be cold calls. You can also purchase an active book of business, something that is currently running. Maybe an old agent is retiring, or maybe a young agent did so well, they're retiring. You can also send out mailers. So each one of these ways, and we can go into depth on those, but really that's a quick Google search, what kind of company you can direct towards to be able to get those lists. Now, if you want to be able to naturally generate leads, you can certainly network for them. I always like to give credit to Lauren Phillips for bringing up the apps. You can utilize neighborhood apps. I know she uses the Nextdoor app to let her neighbors know what she's doing, what she can offer them. So using apps, letting your neighborhood know what it is that you do, what it is you can offer is certainly important. You can head over to LinkedIn, right? So if somebody were to Google you or Google someone in their area, LinkedIn is a great way to let people know what it is you're doing. It's a social media for professionals. If you're going independent, you're going to certainly want to make sure you clean up your socials as well. So LinkedIn will be important. Rock your social medias. Let people know what it is you're doing and don't be shy about it. I have heard from active agents that it is really important to do a 5-to-1. And what that means is you're going to post for personal. Here's what I'm eating. Here's what I'm doing. So-and-so's birthday. I went to the lake. Then you're going to mention number 5 is going to be something along the lines of, I saved XYZ policyholder money. I was able to increase. So you're going to celebrate your wins. You're going to let people know on social media, not only are you a real person and you're not just trying to get their credit card. However, when you do get the credit card, here's the win, right? I got this review today, right? So maybe somebody reviewed you on social media, and we're going to talk about how to get those in here in just a minute. But if you're getting reviews, you want to make sure you're sharing those on your social media. You want to be loud and proud about being an independent agent. You could also create your own YouTube channel, right? Your TikToks, things like that. And it's something as simple as, if you had to get licensed for something, you already know the reason you had to get licensed is because it's not common knowledge. Right? So if you have a little tidbit, for example, we can focus on Medicare, we can focus on life. I like to just shoot straight for the easy stuff because it pertains, it translates, it pivots. So let's say I have extensive knowledge in roadside. I know if I'm selling an auto policy, they ran out of gas, got a flat tire, need a tow. But not everybody really knows what roadside is going to cover. So I might make just a short little video, post it up on my YouTube, share it over to my Facebook. That is an easy way to get the word out there. You're educating potential policyholders. You're not asking them for a credit card yet at all. All you're doing is educating them. And whether they like, whether they share, whether they comment is irrelevant. It's a good thing if they do. However, you're still being seen. That's the whole point of that. So again, social media, I have heard 5-to-1 works. I've seen it work actually. Looks pretty good. The next thing, you can always partner with small companies that you're around. The old fishbowl trick. They put in their business card, you draw one, they get a lunch, right? So you can do this with nail salons, dog groomers. Fishbowl trick is a lot of fun. You can create a flyer, just kind of hang it there, and people can pull for those quotes. Okay, so this is a standard across the industry. People just need to get out there and share that they are an agent. If you're being independent, especially, nobody's going to do the marketing for you, right? I mean, they may send you leads and things like that, but you want to make sure that you are doing your due diligence. You can join Facebook groups, and I always say join as many as are relevant. If you're selling life insurance, hit up Life Insurance Agents. It's a group on Facebook. They're great. I think they're incredible. Women of Insurance, wonderful group. Questions come in that I never even would have thought of, never even occurred to me. So you're going to get information that you didn't know you needed. There we go. You can attend all kinds of events. And I actually say whether you are independent, captive, non-captive, that is also irrelevant. You want to attend events. If you can hit anything pertaining to what it is that you're selling, right? So if you're PNC, go ahead and hit home, right? If they're doing an open house, hit your fix and flippers, grab your investors. People like these are going to send you referrals. They're going to send you people in to quote. And for every one person you quote, you have access to their family and friends. So let's just plus 10. That's an opportunity for you. Every single person you talk to, they've got a handful of people they could send your way. Now, again, depending on what it is that you're doing, if you're selling Medicare, you might want to join a canasta club. You might want to join a sewing club. And we giggle a little bit about this, but volunteering your time, you are who you hang with. If you are selling Medicare, you're not going to hang out at the roller rink, right? You're not going to hang out with people who are spending all their time roller skating, because more than likely Grandma Ethel isn't at the roller rink. You want to
the Elks Club. She's at
say it
the Elks
again?
Club. Or she's at the VFW or the Elks Club.
Do it. Hit the VFW or the Elks Club. Find your groups, find your people, right? What it is that you're looking for. Where is your market, your target audience? You're going to be where they are, because once again, you are who you hang with. You also want to keep your eyes and ears open for the chatterboxes, because your chatterboxes are going to be your friend. They're going to be the people who are going to advertise for you. They're going to say to their friend playing canasta, right? Hey, when was the last time you had your Medicare review? When was the last time we looked at this? So they'll do a lot of marketing for you. They're amazing. Volunteering with nonprofit organizations, regardless of what you have to offer. I'm going to try to throw the word sell out the window, because again, we're personal shoppers. We're not selling the last house on the street or the last car on the lot. We are offering a service to protect, a service to back up. So if you can join some nonprofit organizations, there's a place out here called Feed My Starving Children. I absolutely love it. We'll spend an hour and a half time just packing food boxes. They don't necessarily ask us for money, but our time. I meet a lot of people. Volunteers love to talk. Volunteers have a lot to say. These are the kinds of people you want to be around, because again, they're going to network for you. Get really comfortable at meeting new people. Now, if you're not shy and you don't have any trouble communicating with complete strangers, this is actually right up your alley. When I was little, I had a running mouth. In fact, I grew up in Europe where my parents met, and they used to call me Das Mund, which means the mouth. And I don't have any trouble talking to absolute strangers. So if that is your personality type, again, you're in the right place. However, if you need to step out of your comfort zone just a little bit, step by step, practice it with some nonprofit organizations. These people traditionally are very, very nice, for good reason, because nobody's getting paid to be there. So they're very, very nice. Get comfortable with saying hello. I like car shows, classic car shows. And the reason I like classic car shows is because the owners of these cars are traditionally a little bit older in life. Their kids are probably off to college at this point. They own their home. Their classic car isn't their only car, right? They've got other vehicles. And usually, if they can own a classic car, they've got other toys. So I like to keep my eyes out for classic car shows. You meet the most interesting people there. And regardless of the policies that you would like to write, there's always more in the background. Classic car guys, girls, these people are very social. They get out of the house on purpose. They're not hermits. They buy the car to take to shows, to show, right? So car shows are a ton of fun. Again, if you're in PNC, open houses, real estate agents, fix and flippers, these are wonderful events to go to. But they're wonderful events to go to either way. PNC might be the entryway to life and health. Otherwise, life and health might be the back door to PNC. So it's all related. Insurance is like a puzzle. You're going to want to find those pieces that fit in and cross-sell wherever you can. You can personally organize social events. So you can do this in person, rent a venue, that sort of thing. But what we're trying to do is get leads without paying for it. There are companies out there that will certainly take your money and give you lists and get leads for you, 100%. If that is in your budget, go for it. If not, though, organize your own social events. Be social on social media. You don't necessarily have to do everything in person. You can certainly host a live. You can talk about insurance. Maybe there were some questions recently in the group about Medicare, a great example. Maybe you go live and talk about that just to let people know you are licensed. Maybe you throw yourself a licensing party. Why not? Letting people know. So at the end of the day, finding leads is going to be, if you want to self-generate, you will have to get out there. You will have to ask for referrals. If I've done a good job for you, please send me your friends. Maybe there's somebody that you reviewed a policy with and you send them a thank you card. But in that thank you card, put in your business cards for them to hand out. Make sure it is available. Also, ask them for a review. If I've done a good job for you, please leave me a 5-star review. Now, if you're going independent, you're certainly going to want a website. You're certainly going to want to make sure people can find you online. When they find you online, you want to make sure you got 5 stars. You don't want 4.9, you want 5 stars. So start well. Make sure that you're starting well. Anybody who's happy, give them the opportunity, send them that link. Okay, so being nice, hand your card to strangers, mail birthday cards from your office if you have one. If not, and you're working remote, mail them from your house. Why not? If I've done a good job for you, these are going to be magic words. You want to be so good that they don't want to go anywhere else. You want to be so good that if they do call another company, they wish they were talking to you. Kind, courteous, pleases, and thank yous. Sometimes people go all week without even hearing a thank you, right? So go out of your way to be kind, but be authentic. People know the difference, 100%.